Okay, hi, welcome back. Today we're gonna start on the, well, we have a host of stuff we're working on. This is the actual plastic variant of the carriage nut. I'm gonna call it the carriage. This actually rides on the actual table right behind it. And this has been punched to 3/4 by 6. And that's what we're gonna be using in acme thread. So I need to make this. And if you'll recall, I'm going to be using a big hunk of bearing bronze. So I'm going to mark this off. First, I'm going to straighten this mess up. It looks like it was saw cut. But yeah, you notice by the striping, it should be a bearing bronze. I picked it up out of the dirt at the scrapyard. I love the scrapyard. So from that one, you see we're going to have plenty of room. In addition to that, across the face here, I'm going to just use this as the center, pick up the center for this. Once I get that done, I'm going to part it off, transfer these onto a single piece of acme 3/4, and then I'm going to line them up. Then I'm going to scribe the outside of this shape because it's very distinct because of the way that the carriage is set up, that little bit of tunnel. It goes back several videos, but it is very, very space restrictive. So I'm going to center these up. And I'm going to bring those two pieces together, not this big long piece, but I'm going to part this off, bring those together, and then basically scribe that together, leaving them locked together, so that way it'll be lined up nicely. And then once we get it on the shaper, they're going to punch those two holes. But I'm going to make sure that everything is lined up. We got a lot more work to get there, but I just thought I'd get this nut out today, and we'll go from there. All right, I'm going to get started. Those that are interested, this is why I called it a bearing bronze. Made in USA bunting, BS16. I kind of looked these up just quickly, and it appears that bunting is a maker of bearing bronze. Add that to the swirlies on it, I think that's what we got. Just about got it cleaned up. Cut's beautiful. The chips are breaking just like a little micro dust. Nice stuff. See, that sawtooth had cut just horribly into it. Okay. Gonna center drill and then we'll get going. And I marked the quill, roughly the depth. For once in my life, I was on center. Go figure. I thought you'd find that interesting, the pillar of salt right here that had formed out of that thing. That's a lot. Okay, I didn't bore you with the acme tapping through this housing. I tell you what, you better pack a lunch. That is not easy going. Next time I will turn it and internally thread it, but you know what? I didn't. I thought it would be the easy way, and oh man, it wasn't. So anyway, we put that aside. This I know fits. I've already put it into housing. So what I'm going to do is transfer this shape onto this block, and then we're going to mill it to match that shape. Okay, so with the power of a Randy Richards scribe, here we go. I've already done a red dicum on the backside. Okay, there's our shape. As you notice, I'm going to be milling around that thing, but you know, the flat obviously not a big deal, but that curvature, that's going to be kind of fun. But I think we can do it, no problem. Just a matter of chewing on it now. $25,000 to pass. Might hear a slapping noise. That's a spline shaft in the top of the head, which is needs a little bit of attention. It's going nowhere. It won't hurt anything, but it needs attention. This is the Ingersoll shell mill here, and picked it up, and several others at a manufacturer in Michigan here, and they were cleaning out the lot. We had a couple on the table, and I asked how much for the lot, so I bought the lot. There's a drawer full of them, like this over there. Theoretically, I'll never need to buy another one. I've got several different sizes, but alright, this is going to get boring and repetitive. I'll bring you back. Okay, about an hour worth of milling and just a couple minutes on the sandy belt. There they are. The plastic one, we know it fits, and then this one matches up to that. So there you go, bearing bronze. Ta-da! So this will get put into position, and everything is, when it gets all lined up, because I've got to upgrade the lead screws and up and down in the side to side. And once I have that squared away and make sure that it's moving freely, then I will go ahead and punch these, and then I'll do the drilling and tapping operation on this. But I want to make sure that it's all level, doesn't need to be shimmed or anything, because you know there's going to be a lot changing. So from that one, there's the nut. I've been thinking about it for a long time. The tapping, next time I will single point thread that internally. Yeah, that with that Acme tap, that is not a good day. So you think it's going to break, and on and on and on. So it will be what it will be, but it is very heavy, very dense. I don't expect it'll ever need another one, but we got it upgraded. I got a little